But to start, let me go ahead and I want to play a piece here by the woman in Florida, Rebecca, who using Gestapo tactics, they broke into her home. The police broke into her home after a perceived false, what should I call it, a computer attack. Check this out, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Rebekah, one of the things that struck me about that NPR interview was how both of the individuals that were whistleblowers as well were women. And one cited the fact that women and individuals of color who are scientists fighting this pandemic, trying to bring research forward, were having a really tough time. And she said that it had a lot to do with how science is oftentimes related to and spoken by men. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I've unfortunately personally experienced a lot of misogyny in the last 7 months since leaving the state. And the debate over what a scientist is came out, and then whether or not, you could be a scientist and look the way that I do or talk the way that I do. And that seems to be directed almost entirely at women. Right now, we're in this entire debate over a very sexist piece in Wall Street Journal that said that people without medical doctor degrees shouldn't refer to themselves as doctor. And that was directed specifically at Dr. Jill Biden, our soon-to-be First Lady. So it's something absolutely that I've dealt with. DeSantis at a forum, Governor DeSantis, at a forum for trying to get rid of the stigma of mental health this week, actually used the term "she's got issues," referring to me. So there is a absolutely coordinated effort to just dismiss women in any instance that they speak out to make them seem irrational or overly emotional or reactionary. And it's really an unfortunate thing. And I'd also like to point out that I fully believe that if I didn't look the way that I do and I wasn't white, that the situation with the police in my house could have easily gone very, very differently. That is a point of privilege that I have.
Yeah, what is pathetic is that the Journal actually posted that article. How do you post an article that somehow, as I heard on another program today, have you ever heard anybody complain about Dr. Kissinger? Or doctor any male? Why then will Jill Biden have to somehow not accept that she is a doctor, she is a PhD? Dr. Jill Biden is what it is. And how do they dare break into her home under the pretenses that they use? Makes absolutely no sense. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.